Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to another video in which we are going to learn about file writing in Python programming. So guys, in Python, a file operation takes place in the following order. So basically, first of all, we have to open the file. Then secondly, we can write into the file that we have opened, and the last step is to close the file. So these are the operations in this order in which we have to follow while writing the content into the file. Now there are two things we need to remember while writing to a file. So first of all, if we try to open a file that doesn't exist, so a new file will be created in this case. So guys, we are going to check this with the help of example as well. And in the second case, if a file already exists, then its content is erased and new content is added to the file again. So guys, these are the two important things that you should know while writing into the file. If the file is not already present, then a new file will be created, and if the file is already present, then the existing content will be removed and the new content will be added into the file. So guys, the first operation is opening the file over here, in which case we can use the open method to open the file. And this is the example. We have the variable on the left hand side, and then we have the open method followed by the name of the file over here along with the entire path if it is present in some other directory, and then followed by the second parameter, that is W, which stands for the write mode. So guys, let us check this with the help of example now over here. So what we will do is we will say file1, which is the variable name, followed by equal to, and then we have the open method in this case. So we have to provide the name of the file along with the directory path inside the parenthesis and the double quotes over here. So what we will do is we are going to use this directory over here in order to create a new file and write the content into the file. So guys, over here there are only two files, that is Python tutorial and test file. We are going to create a third file, that is output.txt, in which we are going to write the content by using the code over here. So basically I'm going to paste the entire directory path, and in order to avoid any errors, I'll just use the double backslashes over here, since these are the escape characters. So we provide the double backslashes, and then at the end we have to provide the name of the file. So I'll simply provide output.txt in this case. And then guys, the second parameter needs to be the writing mode. So over here inside the double quotes we can say W, which means we are opening the file in the write mode in this case. Now guys, we have completed the first step. Now what is the next step? Writing into the file. So basically writing in a file in a Python. So after we open a file, we use the write method to write the content in the file, and this is the way. As you can see in this example, we have the variable name, that is file1, followed by dot, and then we have the write method, and then the content that we want to write into the file. So guys, basically what we will do is on the second line over here we will say file1 followed by dot, and then we have the write method. This write method can be used in order to write the content into the file, and it takes certain parameters. The parameters will be the string or the integer numbers that you want to print or store inside the file. So guys, let's say I want to provide this is first line in output file. So guys, this is the content that we want to write into the file, and this is the way that we can use the write function in order to write the content into the file, and it takes the parameter as the string which we want to store inside the file. Now after writing, what we have to do is we have to close the file. So when we are done with performing operations on the file, we need to properly close the file. Closing a file will free up the resources that were tied with the file. It is done using the close method in Python. So as you can see in this example, we have file1.close. So over here we can simply provide file1.close in this case, and then open and close parenthesis. It doesn't take any parameters over here. So guys, let me just save this file now. Before running this code, I'll show you the directory once again. We have only two files over here, that is Python tutorial and test file. We are going to have a third file over here, that is the output.txt, that will be created after execution of this code. So before running this code, what I will do is I'll have the print statement so that we get the confirmation that the code is executed. So we will say file created successfully. So this is the statement that will be printed after all the lines of code are executed. So guys, let me just save this file now and try running this code. So as you can see, we are getting file created successfully, and if we go inside the directory now, as you can see, we are getting the third file over here, that is the output in this case. So if we open this file, as you can see, this is first line in output file, and this is what we have printed by using our program. This is first line in output file. The same statement is being printed over here. It is being stored in our output file. And guys, this is the way that we have created a new file by using the Python code in a particular directory that we wanted, and also return the content into the file by using the two methods. That is, first of all, we have used the open function in order to open the file in the write mode, and then we have used the write function in order to write the content into the file. Now guys, let us say we have another scenario. In the same file, we want to update the first line to this is first line, and I'll just remove this in output file content over here. So we have this short message that is this is first line, and then what I will do is we have another statement. So again we will have the file one.write, and then we can say this is second line in this case. So guys, we are having the two lines over here now, and this will act as a kind of update now. That's because we already have this output.txt file in this directory, and now what we are doing is simply we are opening it once again, and these lines will be stored in the file. And guys, remember that while you are opening the existing file, what we already saw is the content is erased and the new content is added to the file. So basically these two lines will be printed inside the output.txt file. And now what we will do is for this print function, we will say file updated successfully. So guys, let me just save this file now. Before running this code, I'll show you that file once again. Over here we have the output file. I'll just open this file. We are having this is first line in a output file. So let me just close this now, and what we will do is we will run this code. So as you can see, file updated successfully, we are getting this message. We'll go to the directory to check what is the content. So as you can see, both the statements are getting printed over here. This is first line, and then followed by this is second line. Now guys, what happened is both the lines have continued on the same line, but we can have them on the separate lines as well. So what we can do is in our code, we can simply provide the /n character at the end of the first line over here, so that the control flow goes to the next line while printing this statement, that is this is second line. So guys, let me just save this file and try running this code now once again. So it says file updated successfully. We come back over here in the directory, we open the output file. Now as you can see, this is first line, and then we have on the other line this is second line over here. So guys, in this way we can easily write the content in the file. We can also have the multiple lines of content being stored in the file that we opened by using the Python programming language. Guys, this concept of reading and writing the files are very important as far as your project requirements are concerned. So please make sure that you practice on your own, so that on different inputs you get different output. Apart from this, can we use the with open syntax in order to write a file? So you can try this as a homework for you. You can watch my previous video as well, in which I have explained you how we can use the with open syntax in order to read the file, and in which case we don't have to close the file. That's because it is automatically handled by this with open syntax for us. So please treat this as a homework for you, and comment in the comment section below whether you were able to use the with open syntax in order to write into the file. Please make sure that you like this video so that it reaches to more people, and subscribe to this channel so that you get the notifications on upcoming videos as well. The next video that we are going to talk about is directory in Python programming. So stay tuned.